Ken, last question before we go to the short answers. As far as in the syndication world, are you seeing people having trouble raising capital in this part of the market cycle? And do you think it's going to loosen up once there's more deal flow? Or do you think there's a lot of deals that are just not they're having capital calls, they're going into, getting LP equity wiped out? What does it look like from your perspective as far as people trying to raise capital in this part of the cycle?
Yeah, that's a great question. So I'll tell you, the conversations that we're having with investors, they're in 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 deals, and most are not performing. And many of them, they're pretty sure they're going to lose money. So now investors who, look, you need to be in real estate. And there's been a huge push to get investors into real estate. And I agree with that. Problem is they dove in thinking, what could go wrong? Right? That's just what they did. Now they are feeling the pain. And so what's happening, new syndicators are having a lot more trouble right now. Guys that have been around a long time, I told you the conversation. Well, I don't know if I told you the conversation I had this yesterday with an investor. He says, Ken, I'm here to wait. I am here because I know you will wait for the right deal. He's in 5 or 6 other deals. They're all tanking. He's like, now they understand experience matters, right? I always tell these guys 4 rules: experience, track record, transparency, and they got to put you first. I won't expand on those unless you want me to, but those 4 rules, if you follow them, you'll be good.
I'm writing it down: experience, track record, transparency,
and putting the investors first.
So I have a 3-step framework for passive investors that I'll share with you, Ken, right now. And it's very, very similar to yours. It's the sponsors first. The sponsor's the jockey. He is the one who is running the deal. The second one is the saddle, which is the alignment of interests. You have to align your interests as an LP with the GP. And the third one is the deal. The deal is last. Buy right, manage right, finance right. Most LPs or passive investors go, I want a deal. I want a deal. They're doing the opposite of what they should be doing. And coupling your framework, which is very similar to ours, it's looking at it from through that lens. And if you're a general partner or someone syndicating, you should look at it from that vein also. If you're trying to attract capital, you're the general partner. You're the one who's supposed to be the tough and great sponsor. You're supposed to say to this LP, well, if you got $30,000 left in the bank and that's all you have, we should probably pass on this deal. Our interests don't align. And oh, by the way, I'm going to hold this deal for 10 years. You want your money back in 2 years? Probably not a good fit. Your interests have to align. And then let's talk about the deal. And if you do that as a general partner or as somebody who's trying to raise capital, it'll be much easier to raise capital if you do that.
All 4 of my rules, what do they impact? The sponsor. I haven't even talked about the deal.
Yes.
I haven't even talked about the deal, because if you nail all 4 of those, that person will take care of the deal. Because you're not going to, if they really have experience, if they've really got a track record of actually going full cycle and making money, if they've really done all these things, how are you, as it may be potentially an inexperienced investor, going to know more about that deal? You're probably not. So you got to, you're right, the jockey is first. And I don't even get into the deal yet, because if you nail those first 4, the jockey's job is to take care of the last thing, and that's the deal. That's how I view it. But I'm telling you, all these people that are losing money, they knew it. They're like, I knew it. I knew this guy didn't have experience. I knew I shouldn't have. They always know, and they're always breaking at least 2 of those rules when you find a deal go south. Now, there's no guarantee, you know that if you follow these 4 rules, you'll make. But you're stacking the odds way in your favor if you do those things.
I agree.
So yeah, we're on the same page for sure.
And if you like the content that we've shared here, please be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell. So thank you again, and have a wonderful day.